update on Andre?
Yeah, sprained ankle. Yeah.
What did you like about KJ Martin's game tonight?
I mean, he was brought, athleticism, obviously. He's able to switch out onto pretty much anybody on the perimeter and keep them in front with some physicality. And he made some timely cuts to the rim. Made a couple threes, throw it in there as well, and just was on the glass, was doing a good job on everything.
Obviously, Paul George came back tonight, but it kind of seemed like you guys ran a lot of offense through him. I mean, what do you kind of like about his playmaking ability?
Yeah, I mean, again, that's one of my favorite things when a guy goes 4 for 12 and has a great game. He had a great game and had nothing to do with how he shot the ball. He had great tempo, got into the lane, got our offense moving, get it to him on the second side. He was able to make the next play to whoever. Again, I thought his composure and just he just felt like a veteran type player out there that was in great rhythm of our offense and helping our offense keep its rhythm. Yeah.
Talk about the switch to the starting lineup. Was that just to accommodate Paul to get in, and then I guess Jared could provide some scoring coming off the bench?
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple different ways we could go, and then obviously we had to switch it again in the second half because of Drum. Did like the feeling of just being bigger the other night. We kind of got down to 5 guys and threw them out there the other night, and liked the size and rebounding of Drum and Yabu together. So that was one factor, and then obviously, yeah, Paul coming back was another.
And when you look at Drum, I know you said sprained ankle, but it looked kind of bad. I'm assuming he'll be out for a minute.
I don't know. Again, they did all the X-rays and stuff, and it is just a sprain, so there's nothing else there. I mean, he's going to be in a boot. Yeah, I'd say a minute. I think they heard Simon say something like it's maybe not as bad as it looked. So, but again, it's a strain. He's a big guy, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
What did you see from Tyrese in the second half? It looked like in the first half he had trouble kind of finishing at the basket.
Yeah.
Second half he got going a little bit.
Yeah, and to get another one of his, I thought he had a whole bunch of good chances in the first half. There was a little stretch there. We took about 3 turnaround fadeaways along the baseline in a row and didn't make them. I didn't really like that stretch because it was kind of not again a little out of rhythm. But again, he got into control. He got the feel of when to turn on the jets, when to pull back, when to fire it out to keep the offense moving as well. So he just had similar looks, but then the couple start going in, then he starts feeling more confident and continues to make more plays.
Talk about more confidence. If you look at this game as, for you guys, some balance, a nice confidence boost for them for the rest of the season?
Yeah. I mean, listen, there's a lot of guys that I mean, first of all, it was a complete game. I thought we played both ends really well. We finally shot the ball in a little bit early. Like that seems to be like one of our, start the game with 6 wide open threes and have nothing to show for it a lot. Well, tonight we had four of those go in, and then all of a sudden your energy levels are up and stuff like that. But yeah, I think a lot of guys, again, I'm pretty happy. I think you mentioned before the game, Kelly's playing a lot more solid. I thought Kelly had a great game today, like a really, again, great, decisions with the ball. So again, I think there's individually some guys playing better, and then obviously collectively better. Full game tonight.
Well, Nick, what has it been like for you right now? We look at it, so Drum goes down. You have 4 other guys who didn't play.
Yep.
You had another guy who just returned tonight.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough. It seems like it's every time we play, somebody goes down, but at least we got one back, right? 1 in, 1 out tonight, right? At least we're breaking even tonight, so hopefully we can turn the tide and go on the positive here pretty soon.
How would you evaluate your youngsters as a whole, Jared, Adam, Ricky, just what they were able to kind of give you tonight?
First of all, I thought Bona gave us a great spark, right? Like that injury happens early, and you kind of made the decision of bringing Bona because I don't want to. I had a really good idea how the rotations were going to look tonight, and if I didn't bring him, then that would get all that jumbled up. So you kind of bring the guy up front and let him finish out the rest of Drum's minutes, and he came in right away, and and was a spark. I mean, he got a dunk. He had a couple rim protecting plays, and again, up in the air for rebounds. That's good to see. Ricky finally got untracked as well in the open floor. You know, you see him do that in the open floor a little bit. I thought I loved that. He was just taking off, doing his thing at the rim. Who else did you ask me about there?
Jared.
Yeah, wasn't you know, kind of a big night for him as well. But where we are now, he's slotting in as our kind of full-time backup point guard. That's kind of new for him. Right? There's just like no other point guards over there at the moment. Reggie's out, Kyle's out. So that again, I think he had the ball a little bit more in an organizing role than he did in a scoring role tonight. But he was okay. I thought he worked really hard on the defensive end. Not easy guys to guard, and he gave up a few here and there, but I thought he made a lot. Well, I think he's progressing at that end, and he effort wise and having some good possessions as well.